What's up, guys? Sunday morning, a little bit rainy. It's been raining hard, raining soft. So we're just got the backpack on, the rain jacket, and just kind of taking a walk, getting outside, a little bit of nature walk going on. Nothing too crazy, maybe just trying to think of some ideas and get a little creative thought going on. But I decided to take that opportunity and go over the book again. And I was kind of going through it. I started off on one, and then I just kind of went through it. And honestly, I went back to the beginning. And this is one that I deal with a lot. So I just decided to go over it. So I wasn't really feeling the one that I was reading before. So I just kind of went back and decided to read one about what I go through. And maybe I can discuss it a little bit and give you my thoughts. So here we go. Anger. You've probably heard the old saying, don't get mad, get even. Well, there's some good advice for you. Don't do either. Anger robs people of the joy of the Christian life. On the other hand, being quick to forgive will help you defeat those angry feelings. Ask God for his strength to swap your anger for his joy. James 1:19 through 20. My Christian brothers, you know everyone should listen much and speak little. He should be slow to become angry. A man's anger does not allow him to be right with God. Proverbs 22:24 through 25. Do not have anything to do with a man given to anger, or go with a man who has a bad temper, or you might learn his ways and get yourself into a trap. Ecclesiastes 7:9. Do not be quick in spirit to be angry, for anger is in the heart of fools. Proverbs 19:11. A man's understanding makes him slow to anger. It is to his honor to forgive and forget a wrong done to him. Proverbs 12:16. The anger of a fool is known at once, but a wise man does not speak when he is spoken against. I was literally going to say from the last verse that it seems like the more wise you are, the more wisdom you have, because it says a man's understanding makes him slow to anger. So, understanding something more, or being more wise, kind of, because sometimes as I've gotten older and been around people and learned more about people, when somebody does something hateful or does something mean to me, or just is acting a certain way, negative, a lot of times I just think about maybe their life at home is bad, or maybe they're, going through something hard. Maybe they're having a bad day. I mean, nobody wants to be angry and everybody wants to be happy. So if somebody is being angry, it's, for one, it's not being wise, not understanding, a lack of understanding. Sorry, I was trying to do two things at once, but a lack of understanding. So, that's one. And then, like I said, nobody wants to be angry. So, if they are, it's a lack of understanding and just, probably something going on in their life. So that's something that I try to do now. I don't try to retaliate or, think bad about them, But, that's just something that I've kind of learned over the years. But, it seems like wisdom goes with being less angry, or, understanding something. And sometimes I have a problem with being fired up about something and getting angry about it, if I'm on a mission or on a path and whatever, I'll tend to get angry, because if something tries to veer me off of what I'm like focused on at the time, it kind of fires me up even more, and it gets me angry. So, but here we go. Proverbs 17:14. The beginning of trouble is like letting out water. So stop arguing before fighting breaks out. Matthew 5:22. But I tell you that whoever is angry with his brother will be guilty and have to suffer for his wrongdoing. Whoever says to his brother, "You have no brains," will have to stand in front of the court. Whoever says, "You fool," will be sent to the fire of hell. So, don't talk bad about other people. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know nothing about them, and you're no better than them. Nobody's no better than nobody. I mean, we're all little ants, little humans. I mean, this ant is no better than that ant. So, I mean, they're all, it might be, we're all human. We all bleed blood. There's no difference. And it's like, even if there is a major difference between you and that other person, I mean, wouldn't it be better to try to help them, or maybe learn something from them that you don't know, or teach them what you do know, than to, call them a fool, or call them, you have no brains. So Romans 12:19, Christian brothers, never pay back someone for the bad he has done to you. Let the anger of God take care of the other person. The Holy Writing says, I will pay back to them what they should get, says the Lord. Proverbs 19:19, an angry man will suffer punishment, for if you save him from his trouble, you will only have to do it again. Psalm is a trap, is what it's saying, just a repeating cycle. Psalm 37:8, stop being angry, turn away from fighting, do not trouble yourself, it leads only to wrongdoing. Proverbs 14:17 and verse 29. He who has a quick temper acts in a foolish way. A man who makes sinful plans is hated. He who is slow to get angry has great understanding, but he who has a quick temper makes his foolish way look right. Proverbs 15:1 and 18. A gentle answer turns away anger, but a sharp word causes anger. A gentle answer turns away, but a sharp word causes. A man with a bad temper starts fights, but he who is slow to anger quiets fighting. Here's the quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. So, yeah. Like I said in the beginning, that's something that I deal with daily. So, I don't want to be a fool. I want to work on that. So, don't want to be that. I mean, everybody wants to be wise and stoic, and like I said before, I mean, nobody wants to be angry. Everybody, I mean, who doesn't want to be happy every day? It's like, so, something that I'm sure a lot of people got to work on. I see it every day on the road, at work, just out in public. So it's a hard thing, living this rat race in life. I mean, the pace that you have to give to keep up is ridiculous sometimes. So it's stressful. It's stress, anger, all of it. So but maybe we can try to change our mindsets and think about life in a different way, to make it more happy, more enjoyable to live, more focus on it as, like we got to focus on God. We got to focus on, maybe we can switch our mindset and make it more enjoyable to live. Make it, tell ourselves like, whatever you got to tell yourself to make life happy, to make yourself happy, to make it more enjoyable, and to be living that Christian life at the same time and helping other people. Be more wise, be that person that calms fights instead of provokes them or starts them, whatever. But yeah, it's I hope y'all are enjoying y'all's Sunday. Like I said, I'm gonna just kind of walk around a little bit, maybe try to clear up the mind, get some good thoughts going on, and enjoy this Sunday before we gotta start the week. So I hope y'all are enjoying y'all's weekend, and stay safe and stay happy. Peace out.